Hello guys. This is the part 4 of Depressed Kacchan series. Warning, mentions of self-harm, self-destruction and major overthinking ahead. If only Bakugou could go and check on that green dipshit, he would already have done it. Only because the nerd said something about the air feeling cold or something. The night is getting pretty late. And sure, Bakugou really appreciates that green freckled nerd's honesty about how he feels and also admitted he was afraid of me. He shouldn't care, right? The greenette also said something about admiring him. Relief washed over him. But that won't erase the fact that the nerd was afraid. No, that's all in the past. Right. No, he's a bully. His short-staged relief comes to an end when he felt the upcoming bubbles of frustration, exhaustion and pain in his chest. It's some contorted shit Bakugou would never want to accept. It felt like his heart is fucking eating his insides. The feeling of frustration crawls to every inch of his skin. He felt like he had to grip onto something. And so he did. He gripped on each of his arms, clawing hard on them to get rid of the strange feeling he's been getting each night this whole week. Fuck you, Deku. His growl was weak, although still trying to stay tough. His nails dug deep on his skin, leaving red marks that would probably wound. There were angry tears threatening to fall. Bakugou hates Midoriya. He blames him for making him feel shit. But more than anything else, Bakugou hates himself. For everything he's ever been. That night, Bakugou barely had a blink of sleep. When the next morning came and the class started, everyone noticed Bakugou's scratch wounds on his arms. But none dared to say anything. In Izuku Midoriya and Bakugou Katsuki's private message. 7:46 p.m. Kacchan, the hell do you fucking want? You want like this. But I saw the wounds in your arms earlier. Are you alright? Fuck off then I'll be alright. I will bother you until you say the source of the wounds, Kacchan. You know me. Then good fucking luck with wasting your time. Bakugou Katsuki went offline. Kacchan. 8 p.m. Kacchan, I don't know what to actually tell you. I also don't know if you're really okay. Or if this is really the solution you think would help you. But I do know one thing. I don't like this. Nor the class does. 8:45 p.m. I will flood you with messages till I fall asleep. Closing parenthesis closing parenthesis closing parenthesis. Or should I go to your room instead? I'm kidding. 9:15 p.m. I hate that I didn't have this confidence to message you like this before, Kacchan. I'm relieved you haven't blocked me yet. Did you mute me? As long as you receive my messages, it's fine. 10:23 p.m. I can't fall asleep, Kacchan. My brain's filled with questions about things. When did it start? Why? What made you feel that way? How did it happen? Are you feeling like that every day? And when I think about it, I realize that I know nothing about you. 11:24 p.m. I shouldn't have blurted those things out. Kacchan, I'm sorry. Just don't mind them. I should sleep, right? 12:10 a.m. I remembered that day when you fell to the river. You hated it when I extended my hand to you. It basically was the thing that ended our friendship. Right. But Kacchan, I'm sorry but I don't regret it. I will extend my hand for you over and over again. As much as I can. 1:54 a.m. I know you will hate me once you see each of my messages. But I guess it's better if you hate me and be back to what we were before than be closed off like you were for the past few weeks. I challenge you. I'm gonna be the number one. You'll be the one following behind me. Scene at 2:37 a.m. Bakugou frowned upon reading the messages. Oh well, at least he's out of the frequenting panic attack. The next morning, Saturday, Bakugou appeared at the dorm's empty kitchen with new scratches on his arms. But they weren't as deep as his first ones. Bakugou almost flinched but regained his composure just as fast. I figured you won't talk to me. But I think it also concerns me when it is affecting my friends. Bakugou remained silent, getting his food from the fridge as if Todoroki wasn't talking to him. Could this be what my father feels when I ignore him? Bakugou wants to roll his eyes and give a fucked up retort but instead, he walked past Todoroki to finally get out of the space. But Todoroki grabbed his wrist with his left hand. Bakugou glared at the halvesy. Fuck off. Todoroki glared back at him. I will use your language because it seems you don't understand mine. The halvesy took a deep breath before activating his quirk lightly. Bakugou felt shivers running through his wrist from the cold. Bakugou could see ice crawling on his skin. He couldn't activate his quirk, there's no sweat forming. He's holding his food on his other hand so he couldn't use it. You should fucking fix the fucking class. What's happening here, bro? Todoroki lets go of Bakugou's ice-covered arm and walked away like nothing happened. Kacchan bro, are you good? Damn, is that really Todoroki? Like, whoa, he sure lost his cool, huh? Go away dunce face. It was as if the world stopped. Kaminari's getting teary-eyed as he approached Bakugou. Bro, you called me. Bakugou knows he kinda fucked up. He has to get the fuck out of there. He has to get rid of the warmth forming on his chest. He got to. Kaminari hugged him. Fuck, did it work? I really have to thank Midoriya after this. I miss you. I miss you so much, bro. Is there something wetting his shoulder? What the fuck is happening? Kami bro, you're taking too long, you just have to get the ice. And at an instant, Bakugou felt another weight on him. Baku bro, no, dude, get away, I'm here first. Bro, we can share. Don't be a bum. The ice on Bakugou's arm is melting off, it feels so damn uncomfortable. The two dipshits haven't stopped hugging the heck out of him. But it wasn't suffocating. It wasn't like his nights alone. Dude, we're cool now right? You're gonna shout at me again, right? Shout at him again. Like a thread snapping, Bakugou pushed both Kirishima and Kaminari off him. Bro, what? Bakugou throws his food at hand to the sink before he stomps off the kitchen, straight to his room. Ignoring the confused eyes that trails him. Bakugou didn't come out of his room that day. Later that night, the attack was worse than every other night's. The ghost of Kaminari and Kurishima's hug burns, it hurts that it made his eyes sting. Yet no tears came out. He tried not to dwell on his fucked up thoughts like, his friends deserves better and it ain't him, that he's just gonna give them pain, because that's what happens every single time he tried to make fucking friends. He tried, but he failed. His arms felt numb from his strong grips and deep wounds, but it's nothing compared to the wounds on his insides. But when he heard pings of message notifications from his phone, the grip loosened up a bit. In Izuku Midoriya and Bakugou Katsuki's private message. 12:34 a.m. Hey Kacchan, I hope you really did mute me. I don't want to mess with your sleep just because I can't sleep. I just wanted to say that I hope you're alright. I didn't see you come out of your room. Seen at 3:07 a.m. Bakugou calmed down, the heaviness of his eyelids drove him to sleep. The next day was uneventful. Mainly because it's already afternoon when Bakugou woke up. He did everything he could within the premises of his room to avoid the thoughts from haunting him. He did exercises, did his homework, did some fucked up random questions from his math textbook just to work his mind to the edge. He didn't even realize it was already evening. His brain sure got exhausted that he fell asleep without the attacks coming. That night, his phone beeped but he's already deep on his slumber. In Izuku Midoriya and Bakugou Katsuki's private message. 12:34 a.m. I heard about what happened with Kirishima-kun and Kaminari-kun yesterday. Kacchan, you have to stop pushing them away. Your friends care for you. I know you also don't like pushing them away, so please don't. Hope you're alright. See you later. Seen at 5:45 a.m. Bakugou ignored the tight feeling trying to get a hold of him. Instead, he got ready for school. On his way to their room, he was stopped by Aizawa. Kid, you will not be attending the homeroom class. You will be with me. On the faculty room. The hell? Bakugou follows Aizawa's gaze and it directed towards the bruises and wounds on his arms. He covered it with both of his palms. Nothing to F and see here. Regardless, you are coming with me.